Hello. Why don't we look like dark?
I put on a tint.
Kick my nose. Hi everyone. We are doing a Peach Pack Q&A. Should we just give a bit of context of
Please.
Currently
Let's do it.
we're fine, but it's just like everything around us, like everyone's like bringing like weird like energy. So we obviously just did a moving to LA vlog.
Yeah.
And now we've been here for a few weeks, and now obviously all of this stuff has gone down with the coronavirus. We are trying to isolate ourselves as much as possible, not for us, but for, you know, vulnerable and the elderly people out there. What we've realized is we're really just trying to take a positive spin on it. I guess this is a time that everyone can be working on creative things, working on themselves, spending time with loved ones. We still are able to, thankfully, you know,
Work from home.
still
do Peach Pack stuff.
and we're very lucky and privileged that we can continue creating content for you guys.
But it is weird. The world is
It's just weird energies. So we want to give out some positive, good energy right now.
Woo!
And we're going to answer your cues. So many people have asked, when will Peach Pack be international?
Just not for a while. It's definitely a thing we want to do, and we want to have the means to do it properly. So
Obviously shipping is very expensive. It's actually one of our biggest expenses, even just shipping within the US. So being able to ship internationally is just something that is not yet doable and feasible for us.
but a long-term ambition nonetheless.
I like this one. What kind of jobs did you guys have before starting Peach Pack? Take it away.
I worked in hospitality, so I was a waitress at a few different restaurants, but I actually loved it because great way to interact with people and meet new people as well. And yeah, I did that like alongside like uni and Peach Pack stuff. So, and then some, you know, casual babysitting as well. Yeah.
Ooh, Brett's calling. Hi.
Hello.
Good, how are you? We're actually just filming a Peach Pack video. Say hello.
Hi!
Love ya. Bye. Okay,
What did you do for work?
for work, I mainly did two jobs. Number one was I worked on a coffee van for a real estate company. So
Gary Peer represent.
yep, Gary Pia, which was only on weekends, but then during the week I did support work. So I worked with young people with special needs. It was so much fun. We just got to hang out, do activities, and form really good relationships. So that's what I did.
Now we're doing Peach Pack full time.
Oh yeah. A lot of people are asking what's the inspiration behind Peach Pack. If you go into our Instagram, there are Q&As up already of us answering. Long story short, this is just a business born out of our friendship and the vulnerable conversations we were having with one another about periods, womanhood, and breaking the stigma. Yeah, we wanted to extend that conversation to all of you guys.
Accessible for everyone.
And then there's the actual Peach Packs, which we wanted it to be something that was super convenient and something that you guys looked forward to.
Like we've been getting a lot of Amazon deliveries and it's so fun.
It's so fun. And I guess also during the coronavirus climate, it's just good to know that we're a service where people don't have to, you know, freak out about not getting their products, or like if you go to the store and they're sold out, just to know that we're available online for you guys to be able to go purchase period products and self-care items so that you can relax during this time. I think is like a
Reassuring thing.
yeah. When did you guys start using tampons, and was it scary? When did you start?
Personally, I like tampons hurt me. I still prefer using pads or liners if my pillow is a bit lighter, but I probably tried them first when I was probably like 14 or something, when I wanted to go swimming or do something whilst on my period. But still, like, I find them hard to use.
Yeah.
They're definitely not
Your preferred
my
choice.
preferred choice.
I think I was also it was probably like 3 or 4 years after I got my first ever period, and my mum like showed me how to do it, and I did it, and it was so sore, and I didn't put it high enough. When I would walk, it was so uncomfortable, but then eventually I learned that you have to put it higher. I feel like when I use a tampon, I prefer it because you can't
It's just a lot
feel anything, and you honestly forget that you've got your period. But
I can still feel it though, which like
really?
hurts.
Yeah.
Like,
but they're just also more of like an effort. Like a pad is so easy. Will you ever add information about period health, endo, or what is that? PCOS. Polycystic ovary syndrome. For education. Yeah, so a big goal and aim for us has always been for Peachback to be a place where we can inform and educate. I guess actually actualizing that is kind of difficult, especially just because we're like not experts, but something that this self-isolation thing is enabling us to do, create really good informative content. So we want to be filming videos like this once a week, and we're going to start a blog post where we can talk about these things and educate. So I guess it's just about us like upping that and creating more content.
obviously in the space of like health and like women's health in particular, there's just so many things that our bodies do that could seem weird and a bit like, what is going on with me? So it's nice to have a forum where people are talking about it and answering questions. So that's definitely something like we do want to create.
Someone said, thanks for reminding us how important it is to take time for mental health. It's been an anxiously driven time, I think, for everyone. What are some things that you do that helps you reduce your anxiety or look after your mental health?
I started meditating daily the past like 6 months, I'd say. That's really helped me and kind of grounded me in being at one with my emotions, and if I'm having a shitty day or whatever, it's like, yeah, it just helped with a lot of clarity. I think my biggest thing is if I am having a really hard day, I will talk it out. It's just nice to be able to talk through your emotions and know that like, yeah, you're not alone, or like other people are experiencing similar waves of anxiety or stress. And the other thing would probably be to just take care of yourself in a way that maybe distancing contact with your phone or social media or trigger points or things that you know probably aren't good for your mental health. So maybe reading or journaling a bit more, or going for a walk. Being with dogs.
Yeah, I say the same. Like, as soon as I feel anxious, just talking about it helps me rationalize it. And also I think surrendering to it rather than trying to fight it. As soon as you accept that that's how you're feeling, then you're able to be like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. How am I going to make myself feel better and calm myself down? You know, and whether that's, going for a walk outside, doing yoga, meditating.
I know me personally, like in the past, I used to like want to snap myself out of it. I'd be like, Alyssa, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, snap out of it. Like being really hard on myself.
Yeah, because then that just makes you more anxious because you're like, snap out of it. But then you can't snap out of it. So you're like, why am I not snapping out of it? Rather like accept, breathe.
Yeah, mental health is such like a pervasive thing. Like a lot of people experience waves of it and differing extents of it. So just like having people around you that you can connect with and talk to about it and feel like you're not alone.
And I guess that's why the self-care products in our pack mean so much. For me especially, I get bad PMS, specifically with anxiety. 3 days before I get my period, my anxiety just goes through the roof. So having self-care products that enable you to take time out, to have a bath and put on a mask and relax, it just reminds you that you can like take a step back and look after yourself.
100%.
Where do you both see yourselves and your business in a few years?
We want Peachback to be, as soon as people are thinking about like periods, subscription service, like even like an amazing community, like we want Peachback to be that brand that comes to people's mind. There's just like so much we want to do with it.
Yeah, because we don't want to give too much away, but just really working on our community. That's really what we're going to be focusing on over the next few months. Who does the branding / artwork? We do.
Yeah, well, as in, yeah, we do all the branding.
We have cards that we put in every single pack, and we've like designed that.
Oscar, our website guy, and
Saviour
did like all the website stuff and design. So yeah, we've had a mix of friends that have helped us along the way, and then I guess our own creative minds.
Yeah. How long have y'all been friends? Well, we knew of each other in high school, but Alyssa's from Melbourne and I was from Perth. And it's very funny because our mutual friends would always be like, you need to meet Alyssa, you guys are so similar, and
Vice versa.
and then after school, we did the same gap year program, and that's where our friendship really blossomed. And that was like 4 years ago.
That was like, 4 or 5 years ago. And we've just been joined at the hip since.
Does putting new products in the box every month ever worry you?
It doesn't worry us. I think it's exciting. Each month is like a different product. Organizing
it can be stressful, but we just try to stay on top of it, and we try to organize at least 2 or 3 months in advance.
Yeah, because there's so many like great brands that are offering great products and doing great things, but it's just about like
being on top of it. And one piece of advice, we've recently started like having calls with people rather than emails, and it's been a game changer. You know, there's only so much you can say in an email.
Yeah.
So just being able to articulate that over a phone call is so much better. Are you making all of them yourself? Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah. See Sage's vlog.
Yeah.
For the process of what we do monthly.
Will you ever consider making merch items like shirts or phone cases?
We really want to, so yeah, just stay tuned about that.
Stay tuned, because we won't do that. What's your favorite thing about running a business?
I feel like I've just learnt so much. It's just like it really pushes you out of your comfort zone to kind of learn new things and really put yourself out there, and you're constantly pitching the idea and pitching your brand to people. So it really forces you to be confident and believe in it and believe in yourself. So it's been really good because I think it really helps you, just overcome like challenging things that maybe you wouldn't have previously.
What we've realized is there will always be people who judge you and who will say things behind your back. And so learning how to hear those things but not take it to heart, because if we're passionate about the business and if we love what we're doing and we see the opportunity of creating such an amazing community and we have supportive people, then that's all that matters. Learning to just focus on that is like being cool.
So I think that's it for the
I
think that's it for the questions. I guess we have a question for you guys. If you're following us, if you're on the journey and on Instagram and seeing all the work we're doing and the pack, why aren't you subscribed? We're just very curious because we're constantly adapting the product, ensuring that it's meeting people where they're at and ensuring it's relevant. If you haven't subscribed yet,
let us know.
What.
Or honestly, anything that you think we could be doing to, expand this community.
Things that you want us to see.
Things you want us.
Things you want us. Things you want us. What?
Things you want us
to be doing.
This is just as much your community as it is ours. I hope you enjoyed this little Q&A. Bye!